Welcome back, Lincoln, to another episode of Split Review. I'm Brenden Nagel.
And I'm Tahj Chatman. Today's episode is all about sports. First, there will be a story about the cheerleading team.
Plus, a story about the new boys and girls bowling team.
And a story on our varsity basketball team.
All this on the third episode and sports special of Split Review. For our first story, Noelle shows us the cheerleading team and the amazing strides they have made this season.
Today we hit the mat with Lincoln's varsity cheer team. The Lincoln varsity cheer team has accomplished many great things this season.
My team has accomplished getting 2 first-place finishes, becoming the Washtenaw County champs, and breaking our school records.
Cheerleading has impacted the team on and off the mat.
Cheer has impacted my life by encouraging me to never give up and to have me work harder for what I want to achieve and do my best at everything that I can.
Many of these girls have been cheering since a young age, and the love of cheer has never changed.
The middle school cheer coach, we call her Jelly, has inspired me to cheer because I started cheering with her when I was 5, and she really taught me to never give up and to get past all of the stuff that I couldn't do and work harder to get where I wanted to be.
Cheerleading is now a part of their lives, and they want it to be carried on by those younger athletes that are considering the sport. Tips these senior athletes have for those that are working to compete at the varsity level are to go to practice every day.
Don't skip out, make sure you go to weights so you can get stronger.
These tips will help you excel to the varsity level quicker than those that did not work as hard. Reporting for Split Review, I'm Noelle Murphy.
Looks like great things are going to happen in the coming years for cheer team. Next up, we take it to the bowling lanes presented by Will.
This year, Lincoln has a new bowling team after many other schools had them. As time grew closer to the deadline of the season start, it was starting to look like they were not going to have one at all.
Katie and Chris was trying to get it started for a few years and really didn't get the paperwork and everything lined up until this year, and they both pushed it right through so we can get it going, even though it was kind of late to get it going, but thankfully we did. So I put a lot on them and both of us working to get established.
It wasn't just the school administration and the coaches that wanted the bowling team. A lot of students also wanted to get on the lane and bowl competitively.
I think me, Thomas, Lucas, and Derek were pretty much the ones that really wanted the team. I think. Well, I've been bowling since as long as I can remember. I grew up. He worked in the bowling alley since you were what, 16? Mm-hmm. So I ended up growing up in the bowling alley, so I pretty much loved it.
There was a lot of growth this year with how well the students performed from the beginning to the end.
2 girls out of the 10 girls we had with bowling balls. So they were complete novices. So we had 2 girls that bowled here on Saturday in our youth program, but everybody else was completely new to bowling. And their averages have just gone skyward. I mean, they've learned a lot and they apply it pretty quick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're asking for information, they're wanting to get better. They're not pouting, they're not whining when we try to help them out. They're actually trying to apply it right away, and I think they've done a really good job on that.
The boys won 10 games, the girls won 4 games, and they beat teams like Saline High School and Adrian High School. The bowling team had a very fun season. This is Will, reporting back to you in the studio.
Looks like the bowling program has a promising future for years to come. Next up, Robert shows us the best varsity basketball team to ever play for Lincoln.
If you haven't seen the boys play or heard anything about them, you probably don't know who was on or who was involved with the team.
On our team, we have a mostly senior-led team from guards that's been there a long time. Tahj Chatman, who's been on varsity the longest, 4-year starter. We have Harold Kurt, Cam, and Trey. Just a collage of seniors mostly, and then we have, honestly, probably one of the best players in the nation on our team that collaged the team that we have now together.
As a team, these guys have been going crazy since the summer and have made many improvements to make them the best they can be.
We're looking at, tonight, we're in a good place. We'll be able to win the district. and further advance. And so we take one game at a time. But right now, we're exactly where we said we wanted to be. We're exactly where we said we wanted to be.
Lincoln is not known for being consistently good at basketball. There have been good years, but this year has been a whole lot different.
It's been great. We won 2 district titles back in '09 and '10, and it was good, but it has never been at the point it is now. I've been working here 22 years, and this is the best Lincoln basketball we've ever had.
The success of this team is hard to ignore. Look no further than how the culture at the high school has changed and how the community has supported.
Well, I tell you what, in the state of Michigan, it's a lot of great kids that play good basketball. You have your Flint area, Muskegon, Detroit, Saginaw. You have a lot of great teams, but I don't think there's one school in the state of Michigan that doesn't know who FC Lincoln is.
Keep going hard, fellas, and go get that state championship. Linktown coming. This is Robert Edwards reporting for Split Review.
As of this recording, our boys have defeated Skyline and are moving on to the regional final.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode.
Make sure you tune in next time for more great stories from Lincoln High School. I'm Tahj Chatman.
And I'm Brenden Nagel.
Linktown coming, baby.